Lex in a heartbeat.
Hey!
Hello,
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen. Potentially waiting if we're live or not.
there.
There's a cat in Rachel's neck of the woods.
Wow.
Ah, there we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Great Modron March, where our friends are running through the plains looking for Modrons and trying to find love in all the wrong places, something like that. Song lyrics. Let's go around and say hello to our friends. We'll start with Lex. Who are you playing and how are you today?
Oh, wow. I'm playing Shifter, the illusionist wizard. I'm at a 7 today. I'd put myself at a 7. That's where I'm going.
Yeah. And you think that's good, but it's out of 50. Ugh.
Yeah.
Up next, Rachel, who are you playing and what is the name of your cat?
Hi, I'm Rachel, and this is Domino. Tonight I am playing Nyx Azro, the Barbarian. And this is my little friend. She's good luck.
And then next, Mr. Ted, who is hosting us. You're looking taller than normal. The perspective is a little different. Would you like to tell us who you're playing and why you look so funny?
Sure. Yeah, I'm Ted. I'll be playing Lagwin, the Blade Singer Wizard. And I've decided to try streaming from my standing desk location. That's actually part of the
Ooh.
reason why I got this, so that if I do a long stream, I can get up out of the chair, extend it.
That's awesome. There's a lot of innuendo in those long streams and extended words, but I'm not going to go there. Up next, our very last contestant for the night, LB. Who are you playing, and what is the name of your kitty cat?
Hi, I'm LB. I'm playing Siren. She's the tiefling fighter. She's an assassin. This is Abaddon. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? She's shy.
Not
She's
today.
also naked on her
Oh.
butt.
Oh no! Did we have surgery?
No, she just licks herself. She has anxiety. Right, little
Oh,
girl?
yeah.
Yes, it's a
Aw.
good girl.
And hello, and my name is Jordan with a silent PH in the middle. And we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. We are playing a second edition module that has been heavily hacked to pieces as our friends are running around not in order, so it's a lot of fun, called the Great Modron March. So the Modrons are marching around the universe, and we're trying to figure out why, because it's way too early for the Modrons to be doing that. So here's my write-up of a very intense last episode. Should all go listen to. Last time on a very special Great Modron March, our party went to the bleak eternity of Gehenna to find the body of a mind flare deity who was murdered by some entity. They had a scary encounter with a fiend who was collecting souls on the banks of the river Styx. They helped this fiend collect souls, and he gave them directions to a dead illithid god named Manzakorian. They fought a Sibirix, which is, you should just look it up. It's terrifying. And they did end up killing it, but LB's character, Siren, had to use a wish from her magical sword to basically protect them from turning into little fiends themselves and losing. Couple of the players were not doing, or player characters were not doing too well. Shifter turned into an eagle. A bunch of them climbed on top of a giant fly, and they flew across the void to the second mountain in Gehenna and found the dead illithid god and received a lot of information. Do you have a question or a comment, Shifter?
When you say eagle, did you mean horrifying giant goose?
Giant horrifying goose. I do. That is exactly what I mean. I apologize. Of this information they collected, they realized that an entity named Tenebrous is what killed Manzakorian, and this entity is seeking information or power or something. They're not really sure what they are looking for. They might be behind the Great Modron March. I think our players are suspicious that they might be. And there also is something involving the drow goddess of necromancy, Kira Ansali. They have a black key that takes them to somewhere dark because they don't really know. They sent a a young student battling his student loans in there, and that's all they got is that it was spooky and dark and cold. I think I don't remember specifically.
More or less.
As you guys, and then you guys decided to go back and head to the gate, which will take you back to the plains, not the plains, but
Outlands?
the Outlands. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. Thank you so much. That will take you back to the Outlands. You're looking for a gate that will take you to the Gate Town Torch. You're not entirely sure where this is, but I think you guys got the directions that it is on the first mountain that you guys came into, and you were gonna like fly up it and try to find this specific gate that will take you back to the Outlands. As you guys are getting ready to leave, you notice that this giant dead Illithid god, which is like a big brain, is slowly kind of like fading away. Like it's becoming one with the force in a way. Like it's fading away, and you see it up at the top, and the Illithids that were like worshiping it and stuff, it is at this point that they have fully given up. A couple of them have just like walked away. Some of them are teleporting themselves out of this region. But this brain is like turning into kind of a ghostly, ethereal looking thing as it's just kind of slowly being shifted off of this plane somewhere.
I don't remember that from last time. That
That is something that is happening right now.
Oh, it's not. That's not the recap.
That is not
That's
something
the
that happened.
game.
That is not the recap. That is what is happening right now. As you guys are
Whoa.
this brain, it is going away.
Shifter's gonna turn to Lagwin and just be like, "Oh darn, we promised that cadaver to someone. I hope they're not disappointed."
Well, yes. I wonder if there's. I wonder if there's anything worth trying to just like carve off a little bit, kind of like Nix had said originally. But since it's leaving now and it'll be gone forever, then we can just like. I mean, who knows? Maybe if you carve it, it just dissipates too. But maybe you could like keep a souvenir lobe,
Oof,
Take it.
I'm tempted.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, you're the one with empty bottles.
I'm gonna go down and see.
Don't you already have some stuff?
I
Didn't
have
you already
2 jars of juice.
Oh, the juice.
Liquid juice knowledge that has seeped out of the brain.
Cerebral fluid.
Yes, cerebral fluid. And I would
Oh.
like to, before it's gone, like, see if I can't. If it's gone, it's gone. But if not, like a basketball-sized
No,
chunk.
this is a slow process. So,
yeah.
like several hours before it would probably. all
Oh,
disappear.
cool. Then I was gonna take like a basketball-sized chunk, but now I'll take some smaller pieces. Then
Get a melon baller in there.
yeah, it's just
Where are you storing this as you are getting it out?
yeah,
Is
we're
it
thinking about it.
possible?
Just like right in the
Like
pocket.
sashimi slices into a
You are
bottle.
gonna smell terrible, my friend.
Yeah, prestidigitation is a thing that exists that I have, so we're good. I think I do have a
No amount of Febreze. Sorry, prestidigitation is gonna save.
all right, fair enough. I do have a fair few empty potion bottles for some reason. Who knows why at this point. So yeah, I think I would like to just take a couple of like carve off some bits and just like in the potion bottle, just like
Okay.
we never established like the general size of a potion bottle, but like what I could fit in there with that. And I don't want to
No,
like
yeah.
like shred it. Like if I can get like chunks, you know what I mean? Put it in there, like
Yeah.
like 2 or 3
No,
chunks.
I'm sure there's tentacles, there's brain matter kind of a thing. And so
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want to do that, you can have a couple of those, I suppose.
I would like some pieces because it also we promised Yissa that we knew where it was and like come meet us in Torch and tell you about it. I also want to just be like, this wasn't a ploy. Like, here, look, I have this is all that's left. It disappeared.
And I had forgotten about that. You did Yissa respond when you told her?
Yeah, I think she said to get to the Outlands or something, or we said we would meet her in Torch.
Okay,
She
something.
definitely
That's where you
wanted
guys
to
headed
meet
toward.
up. That was her.
Yeah,
name.
Okay.
I think she said somewhere in the Outlands, and we basically said, yeah, meet us in Torch. So that
Okay.
way, since Siren was bummed about this whole situation in general, I could at least put her in a Thieves Guild place to maybe like cheer her up a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take some tentacles or brain chunks and just like stash those away and be like, well,
Sure.
at least now I can prove that we weren't lying. Also, if she doesn't want them, maybe somebody else does. God bits have to be worth something.
You are not sure if it will dissipate in your bottle or not yet.
Yeah.
Because this is a process it's kind of like starting at the top and like working its way down, and I'm gonna assume you carve something towards the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom makes sense.
Didn't know if you had any. If that's not a concern of Lagwin, we can just move on. If it is a
Or-
concern and you want to try to magically do this, you don't know if it's going to stay with you or not. But yeah.
I can't think of any like spells or things that I could do to like stave off the dissipation of God bits.
Yeah,
Um,
that spell was in 3rd edition, and we're playing a 2nd edition.
Yeah,
module.
that's the problem, you know. That was one of those like probably a Book of Vile Darkness spell, and we don't have that anymore, or we never did. I can't remember anymore. Yeah, I'll just
The
use
Demonomicon of Igwelv.
That's what it was. Yeah, and the Book of Exalted Deeds. So we had one of. Anyway, yeah, I'll just carve it with the Sunblade because I feel like it's a magic weapon. That's about as best as I'm gonna do. And then, like, yeah, if they dissipate, they dissipate. I did what I could.
Okay. And then yes, you do that. The mind flayers don't seem very concerned with what you're doing. A couple of them are watching, but they're not trying to stop you or anything. You're gonna be a giant flying goose.
Yeah. I really should switch it up though. But yeah, no, I can
A
certainly do
swan.
that. The most majestic swan. But it still honks.
We all just know they're ugly ducks. It's fine. All right. Well, unless you guys want to do anything else here, you do that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
fly
wait,
all the way back over there.
Wasn't there
Um,
some great locations here? Like, wasn't there like a palace of horribleness?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a few things.
The Palace of Deception, and there was a Tower of the Arcanolops. My
Yeah.
character doesn't know any of that, but there were some fancy structures, and Shifter was like, lovely pseudo-Gothic architecture, but
The Bastion of Hate. That's got to be interesting.
yeah, but maybe it is deeply uncomfortable here. I mean, I'm just sweating the whole time.
The whole thing is covered in lava. Like this whole mountain is 90% molten lava that you guys are jumping back and forth from. So
Oh, please, darling. It's not that bad.
Hmm.
You think
Nix
I
and I are
tan? I
fine.
don't tan. That's not my thing.
No one would know.
Exactly. That's why I don't bother.
Yeah.
Darling. Lagwin
Oh,
is
wait,
looking a
fly-
little rosy.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
do you tan from lava? I don't. It's very dark and horrible here. Like I don't think you're getting a sunburn.
Well, you're very warm, so you get flush.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A
Mhm.
flush
Yeah.
burn? I don't. Just a
Yeah.
burn, maybe. That's what it is.
Mhm.
Anyway, swan mode. Let's go back. Let's get to
Swan
Torch.
mode activated.
Boom. You guys fly off. You hit the first mountain, which I don't have the name of it for some reason written down. Yeah.
Horrible mountain numb is
Kalas. Kalas is the first layer of Gehenna. And you are flying up the side of it, and there are you do see the river Styx again. This like blood red kind of river that is highly magical. You guys have encountered it a couple times, and it's kind of like cutting its way through the side of the giant mountain. And you're flying along kind of following it at a way, because you know that the river Styx will go to other planes of existence, so maybe it will lead a certain way. There are like little demons here and there, little or devils, I should say, that are on the side of the banks, kind of like toying with new souls and stuff. And then you see the entity you met earlier, which is the it's an Amnezu demon.
Oh,
don't
that
think
with
got
the
its
with the
name.
wings on his head or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I asked him his name, and then he beat feet out of there.
there you go.
He got everybody else's name except for mine. When I asked his, he just left.
And he's there. He was the one that like brought over the Sybarix who messed you guys up. But he's there, and he sees you guys flying, and he waves as he's like picking up more souls and what have you. Would you like to stop, or would you like to bypass this and keep going? / do you know where you're going and how to get there?
I look.
did tell us where to
Yeah.
go because we talked to him about where the gateway to
Torch?
Torch was. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in swan mode right now, so I have the intelligence of a swan. Well, a giant swan, but still a swan. So someone had probably directed me where to fly, but otherwise I'm not thinking about this situation at all. A part of me
Alright.
deep down is like, wow, that guy's really well dressed. But
Hmm.
otherwise.
Siren, any thoughts about seeing our associate there, or should we just keep going?
Oh boy, I don't think we need any more distractions.
Fair enough.
Personally, unless there's something that they could do for us or with us that we really need, I'm all right with skipping.
Well, I'm fine with it too. It's just that he was the one who said he was bringing over a friend, and that was the one that did cause you to utilize your wish. Just as a frame of reference.
I'm aware. Well, I was gonna say, I'm not really vengeful.
I was gonna say, what's your god again?
No, yeah. You know what, Lagwin? You're right. That guy. And then I turn the swan head down.
You land, and he's got a big toothy grin on his face, and he's like, "You're still alive. You made it.
Yes.
Welcome
Yes.
back.
Mm.
Did you need to help? Would you like to help me with some more souls, perhaps, or?"
Well, I just need one.
There's plenty to go around.
Nix, that was your cue.
For what? She looks like
So-
she's red and like she's like peachy red colored, and she looks a little green from flying.
Oh, Siren like turns so that her back is to him, and she's like leaning in Nix's ear. I was expecting you to attack. Are you not in the right mindset?
Oh, are we fighting him?
I mean, I would like to. I would like to kill him.
Oh,
Very much so.
well, okay. 1 minute.
What? Should I take it again, or?
Yeah, from the top.
All right. Turning back around. Yes. Well, I only need one soul.
And Nick's, oh, that's my cue. And she was still kind of like getting her shit together. She didn't think it would be that fast. And she will lose her cat. She will attack him with her woodcutter's axe.
You jump forward, roll an attack.
Oh, that's a 12. Thanks, D&D
Well,
Beyond.
12 will miss as he kind of zips out of the way at the last minute, and we'll roll initiative.
We're off our game.
I'm air sick.
Right.
Shifter,
well,
you are a goose, unless you don't want to be anymore.
I'm a swan, excuse
A
you.
swan.
Jordan!
Damn birds.
One
I'm a
job.
different- I'm still hawking, but I need to figure out what the initiative bonus to this animal is because I have the animal intelligence, so I could drop out, but I think someone should have to tell me to.
When I want to kill
well-
someone, you're all a mess.
Honk.
I believe Lagwin will most likely go first,
With the
as he has
12.
an initiative of 22.
I have a 10 for my bird. My giant avian has
The
rolled a
giant bird is a 10.
Giant avian.
All right, all right.
Lagwin, top of the round. Your friends are diving in to go hang out with a fiend,
Yeah,
a devil.
Yeah, I see that.
What would you like to do?
Well, I guess for starters, I will activate Blade Song as a bonus action. Then I shall fire a magic missile because it is the best move in the current environment that I find myself in. D&D Beyond, you rolled a 1 on your API check. How dare you? Hang on.
Oh, you hit refresh or something?
Yeah, and it
that
just
happened to me just now as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Guys, we made it angry. They know who's streaming right now. Guys.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
It's almost like they have our emails.
Mine's fine.
One of our influencers that's on our shit list is streaming right now.
Yeah, I will cast a 5th level magic missile
Okay.
in a moment when the game decides that I'm allowed to do that.
Oh, evocation is still jacked up.
Yeah, exactly my point, right? So everything's magic missiles double, and I don't happen and all the dice I brought with me physically, I have no d4s.
You
Okay,
only need one.
I know.
Do you want me to roll it for you? I have one right here.
No, I've got a d8. We could just
Within arm's reach.
I've got a D8. We
We'll-
should have
we'll
it.
I
just-
We
also
know
have
math.
a nerd immersion D6 right in there.
Ooh, I didn't know there was branded nerd immersion D6s.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow! Get me
There's
some of those.
like nerd immersion everything. He's got
Yeah.
underwear.
I mean, I have the
like,
mug.
He's got a van.
Oh, you have underwear? Hold on.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure I do,
whoa.
actually.
Yes.
How can I?
have-
Where can I find this stuff, Ted?
I think I can get you all over print leggings if you'd like.
Yeah.
No, give
it
me
gets-
the thong.
Well,
I mean, they exist. Anyway, that's a 3. Now there's an error 503 first bite timeout. These are things I've never seen before from D&D Beyond.
thanks D&D Beyond.
So that's a 3 plus 1 is 4, and it's a 5th level magic missile, which is 5 additional darts, 4 additional darts.
4 additional darts. Yeah.
So 7.
So 7.
7 darts.
4 times 7.
28 times 2 is 56 points of force damage.
Whoa.
Thanks, magic missile.
That's a lot. Yes. Boom. It hurt a whole bunch. He's not liking it.
That's
How
it.
far away are you on your fly?
We didn't really discuss.
That's why I'm asking. You could tell me.
Yeah. So Nyx was riding on Goose or Swan Shifter, yeah?
Yeah.
Then I guess Siren would have landed us to talk to this guy. So however, how far away were we when we landed there, LB?
Within 30 feet.
So 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm
it is
right there.
You're like right there.
I'm
I
just
stayed
right
with
there.
the fly.
We're going to do something called forgetfulness.
Oh,
So I'm gonna target one creature within 60 feet, and it's gonna be Axe Girl, because Nyx tried to axe him the wrong question, and you need to make a intelligence saving throw.
Wah, wah.
That's a 17.
Whoa!
You needed an 18.
Oh
Mother
no!
So sorry.
of gods.
You get to. Oh, and I did it again, where I have this set to self when I want it to everyone. So you will take 39 psychic damage.
Boop, boop.
And
Damage.
Here it
you
comes.
are stunned for 1 minute, but you get to repeat this saving throw at the end of your turn. If you are successfully stunned for a full minute, you forget everything that you have sensed and experienced in the last 5 hours. And then we're going to make a couple of whip attacks as his little like wings come flying out, and they're going to hit our good friend Lagwin, or they're going to try to.
Yeah.
For a 13 for the first one.
That'll miss.
And the other one's a natural 20.
Oh, can't do anything about that.
And
Can't do anything about anything, because even on my phone I have this gateway timeout.
I'm getting it now too.
Really?
Oh, did it just crash?
Did it just go down?
Did somebody dox D&D Beyond? No.
You
they
guys,
didn't.
we gotta stop. Ted needs to make a video.
No, we'll just do it live. Yeah.
we are live, guys. I don't know.
I know, I was saying, we'll just do it right now.
Shit.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
the-
'cause it's not. I don't think it's working for me.
Mine's still up, but yeah, I
Oh,
can still roll.
I saw Sirens roll, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So natural 20. I'll just have to go
So
off
you
of
take
my memory.
16 slashing damage.
Okay. 16. I have things that I could do to reduce it, but at 16 is not that bad. We'll take it. 16.
Plus 41 force damage.
Okay, actually, scratch that. Well, you know what? 41, you said?
Yeah.
All right. I will just eat that. I had 127 hit points. I remember that much. So that's what we're going off from memory right now as I continue to try to get in.
I mean, if you have something to lower it, you can do it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Slashing damage and the magical force, like.
Yeah, you know what? So if I.
Do you want me to write this down and we can talk about it on your next turn?
Well, no. If I
down the
spend,
damage?
if I use a reaction right now and I'll expend a 4th level spell slot, then I can reduce that damage by, I think, 20. Where I can do a thing where I expend a spell slot and reduce it, like multiplies by a number to reduce the damage. I think it's 5 times the spell level for a Blade Singer. So I'm gonna do that. So I would take 20 less. I will confirm that if I ever get D&D Beyond back.
So instead of 57 damage total, you're
I
going
would
to take
37. Yeah.
Okay. Up next is Nyx. Nyx, you are stunned.
Yep.
Can't do anything, but now it's the
Nope.
end of your turn. So let's roll an intelligence saving throw. You're looking for an 18 or higher.
I have real dice. Since D&D Beyond hates me right now.
And Shifter, you're next as a swan.
A gigantic, majestic creature.
Dirty 20.
Hell
Great.
yeah.
You are unstunned. Congratulations.
But
Okay.
you could have, if you had forgotten stuff, you could have forgotten all your air sickness.
Yeah, you
Good
would have
luck.
been so happy. Shifter, what do you want to do?
Oh yes. I'm gonna de-swan
Whoop, whoop,
because
whoop.
it's like the cover of an
Oh.
Animorphs book.
Yes.
And
Everything.
and then I will cast one of my brand new spells because I know I have a 5th level slot currently. I'm gonna cast Hold Monster. This is a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. 18 wisdom. He rolls with advantage because he has saving throws against other spells.
Makes sense. Probably has the
But I
win-
rolled
win
double
bonus in the-
4s, so he got a 5 on that saving throw.
Wow, he's held. I'm holding him tightly in a loving embrace. No, let's actually look
Like
up Hold
it.
Monster. Yeah, Shifter's gonna be like, that outfit is just wonderful. Let me just look at that. If you could just stop moving for a moment. So yeah, concentration up to 1 minute. Subject is paralyzed for the duration. Spell has no effect on undead. Okay. At the end of each of the target's turns, they can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends as you would expect. Ooh, material component, a small straight piece of iron. Fun, thematic.
Yeah, so he is paralyzed. Congratulations.
I'm gonna move a little ways away, and then I'm gonna look to everyone else, and I'm like, "Well, have at him."
Siren.
Okie dokie. So he's paralyzed.
You have advantage on your attacks.
I-
against-
And if
And
you
it's
hit,
an
you
auto
auto
crit.
crit. Yeah.
Mhm. Get it.
Oh
If you're
boys.
in wait, I'm sorry. If you're in melee, I think you have to be in melee for that.
Is it?
If an attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Fuck.
Thanks,
Okay.
5e.tools, for being a website that functions right now.
Hey,
Okay.
public domain. They got it. They're able to do it.
Um,
Creative Commons.
I'm gonna crossbow attack. Jesus Christ! I rolled a 3.
well, you still have
Advantage.
I do. That's right. God damn. I have plus. Okay, that's a 19.
19 misses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his armor is 21.
Even standing still, you can't hit him.
So Siren like shoots and goes. She gets closer, reloads. I'm going to use my action surge. Take aim again
Okay.
at advantage.
Yep.
Oh, dice. Hello.
I'm gonna use.
And rolled a
reaction.
29.
I don't.
I'm gonna use a reaction.
Hold
And I
wait.
need.
Can
you
he
to
use a
make
reaction when he's paralyzed?
Oh, I don't know. Can I?
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated, but now I have to look up what
I
incapacitated
believe
means.
that means you cannot use
Yeah.
actions.
Cannot take actions or reactions. Yep.
Okay, never mind then.
My
doesn't
D&D
even have
Beyond
reactions,
also
guys.
failed.
Yeah, I
You just call the stream tonight. What's going on?
I went.
What is that?
Well, I mean, so just as a
Tell us the tea.
well, I was just gonna say, a lot of people have been talking about the potential issues with, I mean, it's a lot of more old school folks talking about the difference between pen and paper, and everybody switching to digital tools. And while digital tools are a great means for accessibility and making things easy, if the website doesn't work, and that's all you've used for your character sheet for the past 3 years, you don't have a physical one.
Except for if you downloaded all your stuff like I did when I left D&D Beyond.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
anyway.
was just lazy.
So no, you can't. So he can't use a reaction. So I can.
Yeah,
Can
you
I-
can attack.
Okie dokie. Let me get all of my dice out.
Hurt him so bad.
Yeah. Let me see. How many? I haven't had to roll this in a while. How many d6 do I get now? Anybody know off the top of their head?
Oh, and by the way, our
rogue
players are
or
level
level?
14.
Yeah. Or wait, what
wait.
level rogue are you?
I am level 11 now.
You're in a 11th level rogue, means you get 6d6 sneak attack damage.
Okay, and then I've got my hand crossbow is another d6. Well, I use my nerd immersion d6, and then all of my bone dice.
Oh, is that 14d6 you're rolling?
Now I have to do math.
Oh no.
14d6. That's fun.
Yeah. I'm just gonna double it because it's easier.
Wish I-
So that's 20, 46 plus 4 piercing.
So 50?
Mhm.
Oh, it hurts. Anything else, Siren?
As my action, as a bonus action, I would like to tell him you fucked with the wrong tiefling,
He was
my
just.
dude.
You guys
know.
were very
He
mean. For no
Sent
reason.
his creature to attack.
You don't even
us.
know if it's the same person. You didn't talk.
That's true. They all look the same.
Wow.
Wow.
No.
That's it. I'm done.
I
All right, Lagwin.
recognize that outfit anywhere.
All right. Damn.
Crit him.
I could crit
Get
him,
in-
but
Get in there.
but also magic missile's just the juiced right now. Like,
I mean, yeah.
it's double damage, regardless.
I'm just.
You're
I'm
a
not gonna
paralyzed
argue that.
creature. Dodge my magic missile. Yeah.
I
Real big of you, Lagwin.
know. It is.
Are you gonna cast slow on him next? Oh,
Oof.
paralyzed and slowed.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with another magic missile.
Okay.
That's another 3. We'll do it at 4th level, right? So that's 6 missiles total.
Mhm.
So 4 times 6 is 24, 48 points of force damage.
48 damage. Oh yeah. Okay.
And I'll activate the Sunblade as a bonus action.
The Sunblade is activated. It's the end of his turn. He needs to make a what saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, DC 18.
Wisdom, DC 18, natural 20. He is no longer paralyzed. Nyx,
I would like to rage.
you're doing it.
All right,
Nope.
I'm mad. I missed. And then I'm gonna attack him with my woodcutter's axe
Okay.
and have to use real dice. This is so weird. That's gonna miss at a. I'm assuming at a 15 doesn't hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay. And second
On your
attack.
next attack, before you roll it, he's going to reaction. He's going to instinctively charm you. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't know what my wisdom modifier is, but I'm assuming that it's probably okay because I got a 19.
Oh, you are good. Yep.
Okay.
So
So
he was trying
something's-
to have
at least
you
+1.
redirect. He was going to have you redirect the attack at somebody else, but you thwarted off his mental attacks, and you can now attack him.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So, oh no, I need new dice. Damage. God. I have too many dice and I don't know what I'm grabbing. I need a D12.
But yeah, Ted, I think that's the argument with like anything.
I really wish I
online
would have printed out
about
my
this.
sheet.
Yeah.
I've learned my
Talk about that,
lesson.
like, with video games and stuff too. Like what if Stadia goes down? Oh wait,
Yeah.
it did.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 points of damage.
Cool. Anything else, Nyx?
Nope.
Shifter. You're no longer a goose or a swan.
Yeah, there you go.
There are at
A handsome
least
man that we can't see his
s-
face.
6 threads on D&D Beyond's forums all about this happening right now. So the forums are accessible, but people can't get to their campaigns or their character sheets.
Oh, they can complain, but they can't use the product.
Correct.
Fantastic.
Well, they did lay off a bunch of employees, so.
Well, what do you know?
So I don't.
Wasn't
remember...
that Hasbro, guys? Come on.
Yeah, technically it wasn't the WotC.
No,
branch,
they
but-
got rid of WotC got rid of people.
Oh, I thought it was just the greater Hasbro, like other parts of Hasbro. But anyway, I don't remember if I have any good evocation spells prepared. I know I have Magic Missile prepared because your boy's always got that, and I know that I've got Ray of Frost, which is a 3d6 or no 3d8 cantrip. Which I'm.
Do you want me to look? Are
Can
looking for
you
evocation?
look at my character sheet?
Oh no, I can look up a spell on 5.
Oh no, I can look up a spell. That's fine.
Just go with Magic
I'm just
Missile.
trying to.
It feels so good right now. I gotta tell you.
I mean, it does.
It really does.
I think I don't have I have a 5th level spell slot. I don't have a 4th level spell slot. I definitely have a 3rd level spell slot. So I think I'll upcast Magic Missile to 3rd level, which would be 2 additional missiles, so 5 total. And let me grab a D4.
Yeah, it's all down for me as well, so I just have this page cached, so I'm okay. I can't access the rest of it. though.
Ooh, I got a 4, so 5 times. How many missiles did I say it was?
5.
5. 5 times 5 is 25, right? I know
Mhm.
math.
Yep.
Times 2 is 50.
That's a lot of damage. Boom. You destroy it with your magic missile. What
I
does it
blew
look
him
like?
up. As Shifter, as when he pops, Shifter's like, "Oh, I ruined his clothing. I wanted to take that."
And you
Disappointed.
see him when creatures die on their native plane, they die. but
Mhm,
he is bubbling up into
Goo.
stuff and is
Icker,
returning
icker.
to whatever plane he's from, which was not Gehenna.
Oh, can I
Oh.
take his sack of Lemire's?
Probably. Well, the sack was an extra dimensional space.
Oh, you're right.
I think it's gone. I think it went.
Man,
Boo.
I wanted his goo, man. You don't deserve these anymore after betraying us.
Set him free. Go.
We don't want you anymore. Go.
Fantastic. Well, we're out of combat. Congratulations. Would you guys like to continue? Yeah, revenge successful. Good job.
Thank you, everyone. I feel much better now.
Sorry I missed your cue earlier. I was,
Right,
Oh.
I forgot that you have that sickness thing. that you
I
need to
I
worry
don't
about.
love flying. I didn't know this until recently.
Well, we'll figure it out. Shifter, clutch as always.
Oh yes. Well, I mean, it did. I had forgotten when we were going into it that he would just effectively reincarnate immediately after killing him, but it was still satisfying.
You should have stripped him first. Would have when you had him paused in time? If we took off his clothing, would then those would disappear with him, or would it not when he was dead?
If only we had tried to find out.
Next time.
Next
Just
time
a-
you like someone's outfit, we'll try it.
Yeah. Next time we run into an opponent with a lovely outfit, I will be sure to hold monster them and strip them to their skivvies.
That's
They'll
all right.
probably be less likely to want to fight us when they're naked.
That
What?
actually, okay, side note, that is actually a really good strategy if you're fighting someone who has weapons and armor. You just paralyze them and then you just take their stuff off of them.
It takes a long time to take armor off. Also, Nyx, don't count on it because I've had to fight naked before and I loved it.
Well, you're scrappy. Not everybody is.
I felt very powerful.
Oh, I should turn back into a majestic winged creature, shouldn't I? Or are we doing anything else on this patch of lava
no.
rock?
I'm all right.
Your appetite for revenge is sated.
Yes,
I'm sure
very
that won't
much
come back
so.
to bite us, but
Well,
I guess we'll deal with that one.
it hasn't so far.
We'll
We've
burn
killed-
that bridge when we come to
Well,
it.
fair enough.
Right.
Listen, I would love to kill him again. I would love to keep killing him repeatedly.
Right. Oh, the best kind of enemy.
As long as he doesn't bring that other thing with him
Oh,
again.
yes. Yes, that
Mhm.
was... Ugh,
Look, I'm better prepared now than I was before.
that's true. We
Fair
should
enough.
probably take a rest somewhere, though.
Well, we did just get the ultimate rest shortly ago from you all.
Right. Oh, right. Then we are.
Then
Then you
those
all.
are
I'm all
That
right. I
sounds
just.
like
I
a
know
very
you
different thing.
casters have a lot of things that
Well,
you need.
we fixed that,
replenish.
but I'm just down what we just used. So
You're very welcome.
thank you. So to torch then.
Let's do.
Wait.
Oh my gosh. So this is the gateway to Torch is at like the top of this peak, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like hovering or anything. It's just like
Well,
at the top
you're
of the
looking at
mountain.
it. If you're in Torch,
Sure,
like, wait,
but we're
are you using knowledge that you read, or are you assuming?
no. Well, no. From what we were told, and I kind of assumed we could see it from here, but I don't know. The gateway from Gehenna to Torch is located at the peak of the mountain, or just on the mountain, but it's not like hovering in the air above the mountain.
Correct. The mountain has no top that you can see.
That's true.
Infinitely
Yes.
goes up.
Mm.
So he said it's like up there.
Okay.
But as you guys are kind of following the snaky river Styx and stuff, you do come to a very teleportation-y magic kind of area. Does that make sense? And it's a very it's muddy, red mud that kind of inlays down into the side of the mountain, and then you can see that there is a large ruby about the size of a house, really, but you're seeing just like the top of it, like the tip of the iceberg, kind of stuck out of the mountain. And this is the gateway to and from Gehenna. is this weird, like ruby crystal thing.
That's pretty cool. Can we like get to it, or is
Yeah.
our feet gonna like sink into the earth?
Well, if you're still flying, you can definitely fly over and try to interact with the crystal in some way. It is muddy. You're not sure how deep it is. And I should say, even though it is muddy and weird, it's not part of the river Styx. It's not like the water is like the river Styx is not feeding into this that you can see. They're separated enough that I don't want you guys to worry like, oh, I'm going to step in this and it's going to be mind altering Styx water. But this looks odd for sure.
I'm just trying to save my polymorph spell slot because at this point I'm running.
Oh, did you want to walk up there rather than polymorph?
Well, that's what I was thinking because
I assumed you guys were flying, but
yeah, we flew to the correct mountain, so now theoretically we could just walk up. But maybe it would take too long. I don't know.
I mean, I'm down for either one. We could try walking, then always change our mind.
Yeah. Jordan, does it take an exceptionally long time to walk to the gate?
It is going to require some athletics and constitution checks to see if you guys get winded going at a 45-degree angle for several hours.
I think after like a half an hour or an hour, Shifter's like, I'm sweating. I don't want to do this anymore. And then they use a spell slot to polymorph into a winged animal.
Good on you.
It doesn't take much to get them very annoyed. I'm going to turn into a giant dragonfly. Why not?
Yeah. I believe that in Siren's mind, Shifter is always going to wuss out before her. So she's like, yeah, let's
100%.
do it. Of course.
Can always last 10 minutes longer than Shifter. And so
very easy. So yeah, giant dragonfly, Shifter, 2 insects just flying up a mountain, getting to this ruby.
Okay. Yeah, you guys do that without any issue. There are little souls running around here and there that you run into, but nothing that's going to, nothing in your challenge level that you can see.
Okay.
And yeah, you get up there. There's this muddy area and a house-sized ruby kind of sticking probably like 70% in the mud. You kind of see just the top of it. Looks very sharp, red, glowy.
I'm gonna guess that's the ticket. Thoughts?
I say we go for it. But I wonder. I've only been a part of one thieves guild, and everything's a test with them.
Well, this is. I mean, if you feel like you want to overthink it, by all means. You're the expert in this. I'll admit.
Well, I don't know if you know this about me, Lagwin, but I am mostly a for funsies thief.
No, I don't. Care to explain?
Well, I mean, I already have enough money and clout where I'm from.
Sure.
I don't really have to do anything, but I choose to because I think it's fun.
How do other thieves perceive you then? Do they feel like you're just making a mockery of their noble profession?
Not normally. They don't really know who my mother is and what my background is.
Okay. Well, I guess
Plus
that's a good thing.
I can be quite intimidating.
I have this image of other thieves being like, "Oh, it's Siren, the like rich girl."
Yeah,
just gets to, like,
exactly. Yeah,
thief for fun
Oh.
because of her
The
parents.
Nepo baby thief.
Yeah, yes, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Look,
that's perfect.
Like
I
a
just
rich
bought my
kid
way
steal.
into I just bought my way into the thieves guild. I really didn't have to do anything, so this will be fun.
What, like it's hard?
What, like it's hard? Hey, Elwood's earned her spot, okay?
Girl. She worked hard.
Anyway, yeah. So, well, why don't you just touch it then for funsies?
You wouldn't punch it. I would stealth in, but
Okay.
I shall just go first.
All right.
Are you
I
on a
open the-
fly? Are you walking?
Oh,
Through the
sorry.
What's happening?
We flew up to the door, right? I was on goose. No, dragonfly. Sorry. Now dragonfly.
You can leap off the dragonfly dramatically onto the giant house ruby.
Yeah.
Do a flip.
Well, no one's there.
We're
not trying-
here.
We're here.
Oh. I don't need to
We
impress
care.
you guys.
Well,
Why
you can't
not?
Well, now
impress
I'm kind of
Ladybug.
questioning things that I know. I've heard all these stories about how, like, oh, I'm such a good thief, or
Oh,
in
I
some
am a
ins-
good thief.
in
I just
some
don't have to
instances-
steal.
Yeah, I know. I feel like,
Fine.
I don't know.
I shall do a flip.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a flip.
Yeah, you don't have to roll. You're cool.
Awesome.
You're
You
cool
do a
enough.
flip?
You don't have
Do you want to land on your feet? I assume,
I do a slightly
like a superhero.
yeah,
Like
like I don't go hand down, but I do land with a knee down, and then I flourish my hair back.
all right, and you blip out of existence. Shoop, gone.
Well, I hope that's to the gate town.
Only one way to find out.
The dragonfly is drawn towards the light of the ruby. It's not a moth, but we're using moth logic.
right.
Woo.
The moth dragonfly touches it and bloop out of existence.
And if Nyx is on the giant insect as well, I assume that
Yeah. She
would
will
also
also
be
blip out of
taken.
existence.
Yeah.
3 gone, and then there was 1
I might as well.
coming up around the hill. No, I'm kidding.
Ah,
Run!
time again for the solo game. With no character sheet. This will be great. No, I'll just go right to the house-shaped ruby or house-sized ruby as well.
Okay, you touch it. Bloop. The other side of this ruby, of this gate, is a hovering giant ruby gemstone over that is on top of an open volcano. So as you're falling into a pit of lava, Siren, I would like you to make a acrobatics check to try and grab onto some walls, or do you have rope and grappling hook, anything that could save you?
Boy, do I! I do have a rope and a grappling hook. I also have a collapsible one and a bunch of joke ones. Honestly, I think I have 3.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like
And-
flame resistant, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Um,
So you guys, you appear, and she just, and then a dragonfly appears, and you can fly with a Nyx on the back. But Nyx, you see poor Siren plummeting down to a large pile of lava, just as a Lagwin appears, and it is also falling down into a large pit of lava.
Well, Lagwin was on Vincent, so Lagwin
Yeah.
should also be flying.
Oh,
fine.
there we go.
I
It's
got a
just-
dirty
just-
20.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, I'll start steering the dragonfly that direction just in case it doesn't work.
Real hot. But yeah, you come down, where your grappling hook gets onto the side of the volcano and you kind of like fall down. It's probably too hot for a normal person, but you magical and tiefling, you're doing pretty good. It is very hot for this this dragon.
It's too. I like that it's too hot for a normal person, but Siren's a rich girl who just
she's
doesn't have.
a nepo baby, so she's got
I'm okay.
Yeah, no, the or the dragonfly is not happy. I have dragonfly brain right now, and I'm just like, this is too hot, flying
Yeah.
upward away from the heat.
How do you want to save Siren if your dragonfly doesn't want to get close?
You could try to animal handling me to get to force the dragonfly down.
I
Would you like to
suppose
animal handling your friend?
I would like to animal handling my friend, I guess. I have no idea what my. Wait, no, I looked earlier. It's +3 for animal handling. Haha, because we were
All right.
talking about it.
We'll finish this and then we'll take a small break and hope that D&D Beyond can reset itself. So
That is, it's a 16. Is that enough to get a dragonfly to go towards
I
lava?
think so.
Yeah,
So
probably.
if you'll fly down, you'll probably pick up Siren, but I think your dragonfly is going to take 6 fire damage. Not just the dragonfly, because Nyx is also flame resistant.
Flame retardant.
Time for a concentration check.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Please roll a 10.
I keep putting my dice away. I don't know why I'm doing that. Obviously, I'm going to need them. Yes, I'm good.
Okay. Whew. As you guys fly away from this giant ruby hovering over a volcano, there is, through the smoke and stuff that billows up out of it, there is like a little platform, and it looks like people typically, when they go to Gehenna, will like jump off this platform and hope they touch the ruby before they fall into the pit. But there isn't really like a coming back, it looks like. It's kind of odd. And there are some people that are on this platform that are a little surprised that you guys went the opposite direction of how people would usually go into this gate. Question? Oh, you're waving?
I was just waving. Hello.
You're like, hello? Yes. Flying down, you see that there is a bunch of city lights kind of down below, like torches and stuff. You're assuming that that is Torch because, torches.
Torch.
And we'll make our way down towards the gate town. And with that, we'll take a small break and hope that D&D Beyond can pull itself up by its bootstraps.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
See you next time.
Hey everybody. We have character sheets. D&D Beyond has risen up to be the pillar of community strength that it is, keeping those games running on Thursday nights. I just thought about this. Well, Critical Role, they do it. They pre-record now. But that's funny. To feel like yeah. Hmm. Well, there you go. I'm weird here. Well,
They had to
you
call in
guys
poor
are-
Randy. He had to drive in the snow to his home, from his home to the office to fix it for them.
Look, let's be honest. They're
Turn
professionals.
it off and turn it back on again.
Somebody has probably already printed off all of their character sheets and has
Yeah.
binders for them. All the
Yeah.
spells printed out just in case.
They're $1 million company. Come on.
You guys are flying down. There's a bunch of people like staring at you, like, what's going on? So as you look behind you, the city of Torch is down below, kind of in this valley almost, and there are active volcanoes on the other side of, like the south side of Torch, towards where Gehenna would be, and they are just like radiating light. So even though it is dark out, it is evening from what you can tell. There's still so much light coming off of these volcanoes that the whole valley is kind of lit up. And you come flying down. There's a lot of odd people kind of looking at you suspiciously. This is, I think, your black cube, the Mirar? Mimir. The Mimir gave you some information that this is full of thieves guilds and untrustworthy people and things like that. A lot of creatures that would be in the lower planes do better in the outlands because there's there's more profitability in meeting other people that are not just like from Gehenna kind of a thing. So you'll find all sorts that are kind of here at the moment. Lots of towns, lots of people running around, or lots of buildings, people running around. You do hear in your sending stone from Yissa, she rings you and you get a message that says, make sure you have the location of the body, and we will be in Torch by sunrise.
Make
Yes,
sure you
out.
text her back. Don't leave her unread.
XOXO. Bye-bye.
What a
Don't
hand.
leave Yissa unread.
Where you at? New setting stone. Who dis?
You
Up those stairs, buddy. Okay.
Tell her we have samples. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Would you
Right.
change back? Those eyes are very unnerving.
I think they're very nice, and Siren's checking herself out in them.
The multifaceted.
All
eyes.
the different mirrors.
If dragonflies could shrug, that's what happens, and then shifter fly turns back into regular shifter.
Much better, thank you.
There is my attractive companion.
Oh. Oof. True.
Excuse me, you can't park that giant fly here. That can't stay here. You're blocking traffic. I need you to get out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Come on.
I get out the little
Keep up.
the or no, I guess because it's not a figurine, and because it turns into the figurine, it's not there. A figurine doesn't come with it.
You just make the noise.
Buddy,
and
you
click
can
your
explain
fingers.
it to yourself all you want. I just want it out of the street right now. Come on.
Yeah. I say the word, and Vincent turns back into a little miniature, goes into my hand. I give him a little kiss and put it in my pocket. Sweet boy.
All
Right.
right, that's very nice. You guys new in town, yeah? Yeah, you got like nice flies.
Sorry, do we look new?
Oh yeah, you don't look like you belong here at all. Listen, if you need anything, and he'll hand you a card, Siren, and it says, you just call on the Gray Orb. We'll be here for you.
Right. And what sort of services do you offer?
Any and all, okay? We'll take care of that fly for you. We'll get rid of your neighbor's dog if you need. You just let us know. Everything's got a good price. All right, I'll see you later. It was good to catch up. Good to catch up. And he starts
Yes.
walking.
Put that in my pocket.
I minor illusion my cape to look like swan plumage. No, I'm not going to use a spell slot for that. I'm just going to use a cantrip.
All right. So Shifter and I know about places like this, but do keep your wares private and your things to yourself. We don't want to make ourselves a target.
And as she says that, you look out. There's like 5 people looking at that axe that Nyx has, and like, just like all the cool stuff that you guys might be walking around with. So,
If any of them make eye contact with Nyx, she's just like, yeah, go ahead.
they'll like point. Oh, I meant like there was a bird. I don't. Yeah.
Oh, you have a thing for
Walk away.
for the fowl?
I smell something foul. Let's go inside.
I dare you.
Didn't the Mimir... Yeah, what was the Mimir talking about?
I do not mind.
I love the Mimir.
Gutter?
I take out the
As the
black
owner.
cube and ask the Mimir to tell me about Torch.
Cutter is a planescape term, yeah. I'm trying to remember what cutter. Yeah, cutter is like an adventurer or something. Let's look it up.
To the internet.
Got its own
To the
Planescape,
internet.
has its own
It is
slang.
a complimentary term for someone. I lost it. A complimentary term for someone suggesting a certain amount of resourcefulness or daring.
Oh.
So, like an adventure.
Oh.
The opposite of a Burke. And a Burke is a fool. It is an insulting term, and the opposite of cutter.
Remember, everyone,
Monocook
we
is
want-
still in his writing, he's very into this like creating like a language around it, but it all kind of revolves around like slang that doesn't exist. And so like you read these books and you can get very lost where you're like, what are they talking about? Cutters? I don't
like
know.
I'm reading Clockwork Orange for the first time.
Oh my
The,
gosh.
Oh man.
So Shifter's gonna
Flashback.
be like, remember, we want to be cutters. We don't want to be Burks.
Don't call
No,
me a
for real.
Burke.
Stop using Burks. It's not going to happen.
The gate town for Gehenna is Torch. It's built on the side of a volcanic mountain. Above a fog that's pestilential. The chant is that Torch never stops, that there's always a deal going on and a tavern always open. The most famous tavern is the Festival of the Falling Coins, operated by a drow named Gutter.
It is Gutter.
What can I do for you, Cutter? You want an information about Torch, do you? You've come to the right blood. I know just about everything that goes on in this pitiable excuse for a town. And I can tell you, for a price. That's a good piece of jink you got there, my friend. Now, you want I should tell you about the 6 Thieves Guilds? Or that you'd best be peary in this town? There are those here who wouldn't even try to peel you. They just stick a shiv in your ribs and leave you twitching. I can tell you about the gate, hovering hundreds of feet above the ground. And the best way to get to it, I could even tell you that the people of Torch are among the worst in all the Outlands. Greedy for money and power, willing to do whatever it takes to get either one. Take, for example, the basher behind you. I think he's looking for your purse. Oh dear! I guess he's looking for your life too.
Someone get this man a lodging.
Oh wait, is that it?
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay, so here's some of the slang that I wrote down from that. Jink, which is a valuable item or money.
Mm-hmm.
Peel you, which is apparently to rob you, because to shank you is to actually kill you.
Uh-huh.
And then we had Cutter and Burke, which we already knew, and Basher, term for a thug or roguish fellow. So yeah, Shifter has taken out some paper and is writing down all the slang, and they're like, I'm going to be so cool.
Oh yes, the
Um,
hippest,
the-
if you will.
When he says the chant of something, that is usually like what the common knowledge is of something. So you'll hear that every once in a while. And then the dark, which I might just be for game masters, is like the secrets that nobody knows. Like what's the dark of Torch? And so
Oh, and the Festival of the Fallen Coins, is that the name of the tavern?
Yes.
Right.
Feast
festival.
Hall of the Fallen Coins. Falling
Hall.
coins. Yeah. And the
Oh.
drow's name is Badirth. I put it in our chat. So
That's what it was. I swear to God, he said gutter.
it is in my book. So
He had a thick accent, and he needed a lodging.
He was like on the verge of coughing the whole time.
The
Is
whole
what he
time.
was. Okay.
yeah, I'm glad I found this website. This actually has every
Oh, that's all the
What
slang.
chat did you put it
Yeah.
in?
Torment.fandom.com wiki.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. The community, thanks.
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's find this festival. What is it? The festival feast.
Feast
Hall
Hall.
of
Feast
the
Hall.
Falling Coins. It's
Of
a
the
little
f-
wordy, but it sounded great. I mean, someone got shivved in there while they
Right.
were recording something. I mean,
Quite fun.
I love shivving people. Let's go.
Sounds like my kind of place. Let's find it.
Let's go.
We're gonna try and find it.
Yeah. You make your way. It's actually kind of centrally located in the area. You guys are in a section of town. I guess you've never been here. You don't really know where you're going. But as you look around, there is a big open area, kind of a courtyard, and in the center of this is the Feast Hall of the Falling Coin. And you see a nice sign up top. You make your way in there. Oh, that's a fun picture of planner slang. How fun. So you make your way inside. It is very busy. Lots of people, lots of stuff going around, drinks back and forth, people eyeing all over the place. There are I don't know, just all kinds of odd people that are here. Roguish looking, of course, but also like devils and maybe like succubi and things like that. And some more of those centaur people that Yissa is.
Ugh.
And they're going up and down the stairs. It's like a
Ugh.
race. They're just back and forth constantly.
Horrific.
And some shady deals probably going on here and there. But do you guys go to a bar? You looking for a table? Actually, we'll say a lovely woman comes walking up to you and says, what can I get you? Where do you want to sit at the bar? You want drinks to go? You here for business?
We need a table, madam, and yes, we
Please.
would like to order a
All
round
right,
of
all right.
drinks.
She'll go over and there's like one guy at a table and she's like, yeah, get out of here. There's 4 of them. There's 1 of you. Go sit over there. And then she like lightly duffs it off and gets you guys to sit down. Drinks, right? Drink. Yeah.
Yes, thank you, darling. What should we call you?
Oh, Samantha, but my friends call me Sam. You're not
Uh,
friends though, so Samantha's good.
Samantha. It is.
Samantha, is there a cocktails menu that I could take a look at?
There's there's the good beer and the bad beer. That's about what we got for you right there. So
The good beer.
okay, yeah, all right.
Full
That's what
good
I thought.
Good
Please.
beers.
To walk away.
4 good beers.
Comes back with 4 good beers, a hunk of bread, and some cheese.
Wow.
Between
Wonderful.
yourselves.
Charming place. Thank you very much.
Yeah, take care.
Do you have a full kitchen?
Yeah. What is it
Alright.
you want?
No, please. We'll catch you if we want something to eat. I was
Alright.
just curious. Thank you, darling.
Very busy. Thank you. Bye.
Yes, of course.
Shifter looks at the bread and cheese and is like, on the border of the Dark Souls of Plains, and we can't even get some spicy hummus? I'm just disappointed.
Perhaps they have it. We just need to ask.
We're not regular. We're probably not getting the star treatment.
Well, that's true.
Hmm.
But we should
I
always
know
be nice
one
to the wait
surefire
staff.
way to get the star treatment.
Do you want to start a fight?
Oh no, I was just
Oh.
going to like give her like 10 gold to take care of us for the evening.
Well, we don't actually know what kind of currency they take.
Oh, good
They
point.
could take Electrum.
Ugh.
Who
I was
carries
hoping
that?
next you were going to go to a piano and start playing. You're like, have you heard this one?
Oh my gosh, is there a piano?
Wait,
Of
if
course there is.
there's an instrument available, I mean, she could just
Oh,
pull out
that's true.
her lute. Yeah,
Bar.
like, do you guys? Okay, hold on. Do you guys want the star treatment for the evening?
Well,
Always.
We
Honestly.
need to find someone, don't we?
Oh. Yeah, she's not coming till the
Oh.
morning.
That's true. Well, that's Oh, Lagwin, quick question. Is that cerebellum still material?
It is.
Excellent. Well, one good thing for us, and I'm sure no one will want to steal that. It's disgusting. So
Okay.
I will. I do have a 21 passive perception. So, hopefully. Mm-hmm. On a bungee cord.
Losing.
like one of
Like,
the
don't-
losing it.
Wiimote
A chain of
things?
retracting on it. You got it.
But who was the guy that the Mimir was talking about? Who was in the know?
Got her.
Oh yes.
Badurth.
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 Mm,
Should we try to speak to? I think we should maybe try to make friends.
I just
love
think
to
it
speak
would be
someone.
good for us to have a contingency plan in case Yissa shows up, wants to do a little bit of the backstabbing. That way we're not,
Ooh.
to
Find-
see, so to speak.
Right.
And we already the Gray Orb, we could contact them. I don't know how good they are as compared to others in the city. I really like to shop around for my assassination or bodyguard services. But,
Why would you need to do that when you have us?
well, that's true. I'm
You
just
You should never have
saying-
to shop around. Do you think you're going to get better competitive rates than Siren and I?
Thank you
Well,
for
no.
including me.
I just mean someone who knows the area, right?
I
Someone
distract them,
in
she
the
kills them. I
pockets.
mean, it's
Yeah.
like the easiest. I'm honestly offended that you would ever hire that out to
Oh,
somebody else.
It's, to be fair, having someone who is not part of our group, who could be in the background and step up when things get rough, would be a good contingency plan if other things. I mean, always have a backup, right?
Oh, you mean somebody to throw into the line of fire as a distract?
That's
As a,
also
Yes,
very
yes,
good.
expendable.
Yes, right.
Mm.
Like Philip.
Where is Phil?
Oh.
We need to get him back in here. He was
he's
just a
back.
delight.
He was back in Sigil, correct?
Oh, he's talking to the other me right now, I'm sure. And and like it cuts to there, and the other shifter's like, "Why, you are just a delight."
Why am I still here?
Why won't you let me go home? I have class
Let me go
tomorrow.
home.
It's like,
You
Mr.
folded these
Shifter,
scarves so well.
I keep creating illusions so that he doesn't know where the door is.
Oh, you got me again, Mr. Shifter. A lot of people would, say this is wrong. I'm hungry.
Oh, here! And then I illusion up some food. He tries to eat it.
Oh,
Yeah.
one more time. You did it. That's. Oh.
Anyway, back in Torch. So Nix, I love the idea of you putting on a show, us endearing ourselves to these colorful people, like looks around at all like these big dudes with scars and stuff. Maybe we buy a round of drinks and get everyone in our good graces, and that way things will work out. If
Here's
something
what
goes
I
wrong
want to
tomorrow.
see from my players:
Oh yeah.
the scene from Tangled where they go to the bar.
Yes.
And they sing the song, and everybody sings. It breaks out into a great song. It's gonna be awesome. So.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Look, if there's a piano, Nyx will look at it, look at our friends.
Please.
If you insist. But like honestly, she's like stoked about performing. It's been a while.
I'm going to saddle up to someone who's sitting at a table close to the piano and just start talking Nyx up. Like, oh my God,
yeah.
is that Nyx? Oh, the fabulous performer. Oh, goodness, what a treat
People are
this
like,
is.
Oh, is Nyx here? Oh, I didn't know.
Yes.
Hold
Oh,
on,
yeah,
is it
that-
Sigil?
Come on. Yes.
Right. Song. And like people start chanting.
She'll turn around. Well, I can't play if you're all yelling.
Oh, okay. A hush over the room.
Thank you. She'll
Guy in the
sit
back
down
drops the
with a
pin.
little flourish. She hears the noise in the back, just and she'll start playing.
Cool.
A
I'm gonna
little
make you do a
song.
performance check, but what is your? You don't have to sing, obviously, if you don't. But like, what is your
Thanks,
song
no.
about? What are you? What are you
She
performing a
is
song
going
about?
to sing a little song just off the cuff, with a lot of piano flourish, that is about what her friends and her have done so far in this thing.
Oh,
But she's gonna
epic
leave
tale.
out,
Okay.
yeah, a little epic tale, very classic bard, and sing with lots of comedy thrown in of like, if things went wrong in it, she makes it funny. And if things were like pretty awesome, like the portion of it that is about Lagwin like handedly killing all of those people while she and Shifter slept is just like the whole crowd would probably be laughing as long as this goes correctly. Like they'll be, oh,
Okay.
like
I will
this
say
is
you have
goes well.
advantage because Siren talked you up so much. So
Let's hope my plus 14 in performance helps. That is a 30. I rolled a 6, but plus 14. Or no. Oh,
that would be 20.
That's 20. Yeah.
So
yeah.
did you roll 20? Okay.
I rolled to 20. Sorry. My brain.
yeah,
Did you
the
roll an
audience-
advantage?
Oh no, I didn't roll an advantage.
Oh,
You're
roll
right.
an
Come
You're right.
on, get it.
Okay, so that is a 28 then.
There you go. So
Okay.
the audience is going pretty enthralled, like lots of people. I will say, Siren, you see not yourself, but there is a couple shady bunches that are enjoying everyone's eyes on Nyx to get a few purses from other people. But Nyx, what does this look like as people are? I mean, you do this rounding thing. People are obviously enthralled.
She's standing at the piano, and every now and then, like, it'll stop, and then she'll like crack a joke about something silly that happened, wait for all of the laughter, and then continue in the song. Like it's very like, very comedic, very like, back and forth. Like the music goes, it's epic tale, like da da da, and then it's like, and then this stupid thing happened. But it's cool because we're still here, and then continue on.
I want to say that Shifter conjures some kind of like glass, and then people could put like tips in on your piano.
I was
Um,
gonna conjure a one of the Elton John costumes onto you, but I wasn't sure which one. Maybe the baseball player, just because that makes the least sense. But what I want to be doing during that song is I want to be sizing up the people that are in the place to figure out who seems the most skilled or competent based on just like the kind of gear they have, the kind of their look, what have you.
yeah. Before you roll, you notice that there are specific groups of people. There's cliques. It really seems like this section of the bar is really for like that person or these people in that section of the bar. Um, and they're all walks of life, but go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oh, could I persuade you to roll investigation instead?
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess if you're sizing people up, you're not like looking for something specific.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks, D&D Beyond, because you work again and I got a 29.
Oh, good. Yeah, there are a couple of there's a table and they're not joining in on the song. They're not very exciting. But they're looking directly at your table, specifically at Lagwin is what it looks like. And they're drow. And they have similar outfits to the cultists that you saw
Oh my
in
goodness.
the other gate town. And they're kind of just like quietly watching. Right around the time that Nyx finishes the song and the clapping, people stand up and they give her a big applause. And Nyx, you get 328 gold from your performance. Very, very, lots of people really, really liked it. They're throwing coins at you. It hurts, but you can take it. As they stand up, you notice that there's a older drow male who's kind of like hunched over, and he's wearing some dark purple robes, and he like is talking to that table, and they're like looking at him and then looking back at Lagwin and stuff, and then those drow stand up and just walk out as this kind of more elderly drow is walking towards you. The bartender Sam comes up to you guys again, or the waitress, and she'll bring. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh no, you can call me Sam. We're good friends now.
Oh,
She'll give you guys a round on the house. This is from the owner. I hope you enjoy. And this is the good beer. It's very tasty.
oh.
Nyx will give Sam 20 of the gold that she just got for a little house cut
Oh, so generous. Thank you.
for taking care of us. Also thanks for letting me do my thing.
Siren slips out of view. I rolled a 28 for stealth to seeing this drow approaching to get sort of behind him. Like just to be
okay.
there and be invisible if I can be,
Yeah.
And Nyx will move herself, seeing this person moving forward, she'll move herself right in front. Did you enjoy the performance?
Oh, very, very much. Thank you.
I
Yes.
do sign autographs if that's what you're coming up for me, to me for.
Well, I was curious why you're here with your companions at all. I have interesting tale that you told of the Modrons and following them around. There seems to be a lot of talk about that as them are currently out running around, unexpectedly causing chaos in the Planner Trade Consortium.
Well, darling, it's just a story.
It seems like there's a lot of truth to it. May I join you and your companions?
Looks to Shifter Lagwin for the A-OK or nay.
Shifter gives a thumbs up.
Grab a seat.
All right, he'll sit down. He introduces himself. He's like, well, I am the owner of this establishment. My name is Badirth. And I was not expecting the people here who are directly, or I should say perhaps the experts of the Modron March. I thought you would be off in limbo chasing them by now. What brings you to Torch in my humble establishment?
We're meeting a friend.
Yeah.
Please, I'm gonna insight check him.
From far, far away?
Yeah, aren't you
What?
still hidden?
Hey, someone needs to insight check him, please.
I mean, I can insight check.
I'm not. I will say I'm not like I want to be where I can still hear the conversation. I just
Okay.
want to be there to like put a dagger in his back if he tries to threaten my
Well,
friends.
How I'm envisioning this is like it's a crowded bar.
Mhm.
So if you're at a table trying to be like not conspicuous, someone else is going to be trying to talk to you and
That's all
distract
right.
You're too
So
high.
Just
Let's
Okay.
let's have that interaction. Hold on, wait. It's just go back to your drink, please. Thank you.
Wow.
Nyx is in.
So, like a regular person, you're either telling the truth or lying. I don't understand.
It's a 50-50 shot, baby.
Oh yeah, no, the gentlemen, they're very interested in you specifically and your uh, saber of light, that sword of light you seem to have. I don't allow conflict much here in my bar, which is why I asked them to leave. They don't
Very
work for
kind
me.
of you.
You might run into them later, but you're allowed to stay here. This is neutral territory in the city of Torch. Oh, what are your theories? It's a hard life to constantly be looking over your shoulder. Yes. Potion? No, I'm sorry.
Ted,
Long
you may
it's
be
your-
muted. I don't know.
Ted's
Some chat saying that you are.
It's
They
true. I
can't
just
hear you.
checked it. Something on the stream. You are not.
Oh no! All of our wonderful dialogue.
No.
Jordan sounds great.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
Cats and dogs.
Living together. Mass hysteria.
He'll say, is your friend going to join us, or is she too busy plotting my demise from the other side of the room?
Shifter's gonna be like, just let her have this.
You can't be too careful in a place like this, you know.
I said this is neutral territory. We don't allow fights.
Of course. We didn't know prior to entering. It's our first time in Torch.
And we can't take everything you say at face value. You understand.
I suppose so. Yes.
But yeah, don't call attention to her. Just
Pretend you don't see her.
So are you here looking for some kind of answer to the chaos that is the Great Modron March? Because I have to say, it's been great for business. With the Planner Trade Consortium all up in arms and things like that, the black market is really doing well.
Shifter's just like, oh, of course. Why didn't I try and get in on that?
That's lovely to hear. I'm glad business is doing well.
Yes.
No, we need to just to try and figure out the whole reasoning for that. I mean, it's not a moral obligation. We've been paid very well to do it.
As you should.
Yeah.
Nothing's free in this world.
We could also be paid very well not to do it. I mean, if they're interested parties.
But
Well, I know everyone and everything in Torch, which is why I introduced myself. I did not know you, but now I'm glad that I have met you all. If you need anything, be sure to reach out. I'd be happy to help for a price. Or another lovely song, perhaps.
I'm
Uh,
always available. Well, when I'm here, which is
Right
not
now.
often. Right now, yes,
Not
right
often.
now.
It's happened
Um,
once so far, but hopefully again.
Well,
okay.
if you have information that you think could help us, I would be happy to play again.
I don't know exactly what's going on, like I said, with the Planner Trade Consortium, but I do think business is good, and if I could persuade you to not interrupt the Modrons, I think allowing them to complete their course really helps my pocketbook.
I want to inside check him now to be
Okay.
like, does he really have an interest in helping us, or would he be like, oh, thanks for your money, here's a backstab real quick? Although I only have a +0 to insight, so let's just see what I roll. A big 12. I'm sure that tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah, I mean, you're very confident in whatever you want to know.
I'm so confident. I think he would really. I mean, I think if
I
we
mean,
just paid him enough or played him a good enough song, I just got you the
Just
bullet.
he looks frail, I will say that as well. Like he doesn't look like you look like you could overpower him, whether he is hiding like crazy magical something or other. You haven't met a lot of drow in the Outlands yet, but the last ones you met like were trying to kill you. And those were also like intermixed with humanoids and stuff. But you know that Kira Ansali is like part of this, and that's a drow goddess.
Yeah.
And you're also in the lower edge of the outer planes, so hypothetically it might be not that drow are good or bad, but Tui drow are bad, so that's why you would find them more here. So
The shifter's going to say, like, we are meeting someone here tomorrow morning. The problem is we don't entirely trust them. Now, you've said that there isn't any violence on the premises, and I assume that, you enforce those rules quite strictly. But just in case something was to happen, what would be your recourse?
well, there are 6 guilds that are in this town, and they all are kept in balance because of this neutral territory. So if this establishment, if this bar is ever the site of violence, all 6 of them will descend on the one who incited the violence. They know they need to keep this place neutral in order for Torch to succeed. So not so much what I would do to stop it, but what the entire community would not allow. And if that doesn't solve anything, we could always call the Council of All, who rule this place, and he uses air quotes, govern, I should say, govern, and I'm sure they could make some kind of send a message, so to speak. We're not necessarily scared of outsiders, and we welcome all to come here because that's another person's pocketbook to siphon through and information to gather. If you really have something come up, though, we can talk to Bantris, who was a native of Sigil, but now lives here permanently and is probably the wealthiest person in town. And she lives up there, and they'll like point. Well, you can't see, but he like lives up the mountain because periodically the lava will come down and kind of destroy parts of Torch, and so the people who live higher up literally are out of danger compared to the rest of us.
Well, that's lovely.
This sounds like a lovely place to conduct a meeting with someone we don't entirely trust.
We do have lovely meeting rooms available for 50 gold if you want to have your meeting here on the premises.
Oh.
A minor exchange fee of information, it's neutral territory, no violence.
Oh, and they're private rooms? I
Yes.
would
Oh, very
suspect.
private.
Very
Perfect. What about?
And I mean, for 75, we can do that in the morning, and you guys can have a nice rooms tonight. It'll be great.
Well, that's actually pretty reasonable.
I
think.
guess.
We do
I
need
would also
rooms.
love to talk to you later about high-end spell component dealers. Just not, we don't have to do it now, but just if you could give me any contacts you have, that would be.
I could definitely point you in the right direction.
But I would love to do that. The beds and the meeting room deal. Does everyone else seem good with that?
I'm
Yes.
amenable to that, but how about I play another song and you knock it down to 60 gold for the room and the meeting room?
Done.
Perfect. She'll just head back over to the piano.
Just make a song, and if you could include me, but make it sound like I'm really cool.
Absolutely.
Like I'm a real cutter.
Like I'm a real cutter, not of this Burke shit.
Oh no.
Yeah. Roll another. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, as he leaves the table, I hand him a honey lodgings. No.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been- Yeah, very well.
Wow.
So 28.
Oh yeah. So well,
He
that's
sounds
what you got
so
last time,
cool.
I think.
Yeah.
So you sound great.
I didn't even need advantage this time.
He's clapping. He's like, yeah, it's great. You guys are well fed, well beard. What would you like to do now? There's other people in this room. You can try to talk to them, I guess. You could go into town and look for spell components, or you could turn in for the night.
I would like to use a disguise self spell and go see if the drow are hanging out outside.
Yeah, what are you gonna look like?
A different drow, a female drow.
Okay. How do you cast that spell?
I have a hat of disguise self.
There you go. So you put on
I
your
just
hat, go outside.
Pull the hat down and it disguises me.
Yeah, they're out there.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
they're definitely out there waiting for a young Lagwin to come out.
Boy, if I could do an Australian accent, I would, but I can't. So I'm just gonna go saunter up and what is the ratio?
There's 4 of them.
Are they all male?
Yes.
Let's see. So if I'm remembering correctly, we found out a little bit from one of them, but not too much, right?
When they died, they turned into ash.
Right.
And you got one of them in a soul cage, and you got questions out of him before he died.
Right, and they were saying that they were like recycled souls.
Yeah, in a way. So they were the cult of Kira and Sali, and that they were when the idea is like she's the god of necromancy and things like that. So like when you die, you would go back to the source, which is her, and that's kind of like what they believe. Whether that is true or not, we're not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and we now know that Kiran Sali might have killed the main villain of the game.
The one that nobody knows,
Right.
So it would actually be really beneficial to talk to her.
Okay. Go up to the followers and just say, hello. You are followers of Kira and Sali?
Who wants to know?
I do.
Well,
are you questioning my intentions?
Someone else.
I know who you are.
Why we're talking in the first place. I'm not here for you. And he's like looking around, trying to get to the door.
Oh, you're here for the Blade Singer.
Yes.
Well, you're not going to get to him tonight. They're stuck in there for a while. One of them is a bard.
She's like, no, like
the whole place is just in a ruckus. So, on a mission for your god. I hear
Mm,
she's pretty badass.
well, she's the reason we're all here.
Yes.
What about you? What is the reason you're here in Torch?
In Torch? Well, my business is my own. But you in such fine robes and such clear showing of your goddess. Do you not want people to talk to you about her? I would assume that you are those who want to spread the word. The Lady of the Dead, correct?
You know nothing.
Well, enlighten me.
Jon Snow, get out of here. No. You
Please.
you're talking as if you all part of this, but you sound very foreign, as if you're trying to pull off some Australian accent but can't quite do it. What why are you here? Why are you bringing this up?
I want information, and you're the only ones who can give it to me.
Well, everything has a price.
What are you looking for?
Mm. I want the Blade Singer to come out. Bring him here.
All right, I can do that. But I'll need information because as soon as he comes out here, he's going to kill you.
They're all like, no, I mean, you can't kill what can always come back. I can never really die.
No, but you can be killed from this plane of existence and sent back. And that would be a little bit of an inconvenience for me if I need information from you now.
What is your name?
You can call me S.
Makes it difficult to see if your name is in the Book of the Dead or not.
I'm not dead.
But will you be? Just like that Illithid god. His name was in the book.
Yes, it is. So, you've seen him?
Not the god, but the book. Everyone has their time. S.
Yes, and I'm sure that mine is coming up. But
What
for now,
information are you looking for?
I want to know more about your god. Like, if outsiders can speak to her, and if so, how?
She's in the abyss. She's in the vault of the Drow. You're welcome to go there.
Well, that didn't really answer my question. Can outsiders visit her?
It's the plains. Anyone who's worth their salt can go anywhere in the plains. You can go to the Vault of the Drow. It's a physical place. It's a city. Go talk to her yourself.
How can I get access to her?
I can't provide you access. But if you bring that Blade Singer and that light sword, I think that would get her attention.
There. Do you know, has she killed any heavenly beings recently?
No, she's not the one writing the names in the Book of the Dead.
No. But someone came to visit her. A god that did not belong, perhaps?
He thinks he's a god. That Tenebris. He's looking for something. He's powerful now, but when you obtain power of that magnitude, it's gonna destroy him in the end.
Was that an...
His time is, or his clock is ticking, so to speak. I'm not concerned with him or his actions, but I am concerned with that Blade Singer.
Yes, he's very important. He is the chosen one, after all.
I mean, he's no Harry Potter, but...
Did they give me a name?
Of
The person who came to visit? The being?
Oh, Tenebrous, yeah.
Never.
Okay. Does that ring a bell to me at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
Except it was the same name that you got from the mind flares
Mhm,
of the
mhm.
being
Oh,
that
right.
killed the god there.
Do you know, are there any other, besides the Illithid god, have there been any other names added to the Book of the Dead that are of the same magnitude?
Yes. Good question.
Thank you.
I have to look this name up though.
Ooh, would they tell us?
I'm very persuasive. I can roll if you want me to. I can't get under 20. So we're aware.
You're like, let me roll.
Please.
Oh. Mm.
If you guys have any questions, DM me. Please.
It is.
No, it's like you're reading my mind.
Yeah, I think you're hitting all the important stuff.
No, he talks about I don't remember where this was. It's not Gehenna, it's somewhere else, but it's a anyway. It might be, well, but he mentions that there was a avatar, or
Oh.
I guess a lieutenant of the god Set. And their name is Scorpios. And he says that Scorpios was recently murdered as well. Not a deity on the level of
Right.
the Illithid god.
Right.
Not a deity at all, but
Right.
still somebody powerful enough to go and destroy that person. It's a big deal.
And what do you know of Primus?
The biggest of Modrons.
Not quite a living thing, though. So perhaps would not be added to the list if it was destroyed.
I don't think Modrons would. They don't have a name that goes in the Book of the Dead. You're right.
Primus
I
does
don't
have a name.
But it's not in the book. If you kill Primus, if you kill any Modron, doesn't another Modron just take its place?
You do know a lot about the world, don't you?
Lived here a long time.
How is it working for Kieran Solly, by the way? I mean, getting reborn over and over again. Is it exciting or is it draining?
My improv skills are just not up to par with.
Is it like working a desk job?
Yeah, right? Is it like boring or are you like, no, this is, I get to do something different
Are
every
you
day.
forever in a
It's amazing.
cubicle? Or...
I can see you're not interested in actually getting your friend for us at this point.
Well, I mean, I can go get him, but I thought we were having a nice conversation.
You're not telling me anything.
You asked me to get my friend. You didn't ask for information.
I don't want information. I want your friend.
That's fair. All right. Just one more question, I think, and then I'll go get my friend for you. Do you know who will be added to the list?
To the Book of the Dead?
Yes.
Tenebrous is something that should not be. I don't think. I don't believe we'll know exactly who his next target is. But he's angry at Kieran Solly, and he's probably looking for a weapon not dissimilar to what that blade singer carries.
Well, that's sparked another question, if I may. If not, that's all right. I don't want to project. But are there many blades like his?
2.
A light and a dark?
Correct.
Oh, this is exciting. Thank you so much. All right, I shall go grab my friend. You guys have a lovely evening. I'm sorry if he hurts you too much. Thank you. She kind of like wanders off. Lagwin!
Yes.
Drops disguise self. Oh, darling. All right, so there are 4 of those drow waiting outside for you. I told them that you'd go join them. I've got a lot of information. Most of the stuff I didn't even ask for. They just told me.
Well, that's good. So, I any more information about these 4 individuals?
Oh, well, they're just the whole drow undead thing, you know.
Right. So they want to kill me, is what you're saying.
Right. Well, I was.
Right.
You're a very capable person. I thought you would. I mean, we could join you. They didn't say we couldn't, so I got my information. I told them you come out and kill them, and honestly, they were really straightforward.
Well, that's, I guess, good of them. Jesus.
There are,
Mixes in with her song, and she joins at the table.
just so we are aware, Tenuberous is the being who spoke with Kieran Sully. We knew this. Another being that was added to the Book of the Dead is a avatar of Set called Scorpion. And yeah, so they apparently whoever this Tenubrius is looking for a weapon similar to yours, but a dark version of it. Possibly. And that if Primus was killed, their name would not be added to the book because they're a Modron. So it's possible that he's dead. He's a Schrodinger's Primus at this point.
Is that why they want your sword so bad, Lagwin? Because they're afraid this Tenebrous is going to get it from you and then use it to kill their god.
Or they're thinking that Tenubrius is going to have a weapon, therefore they're going to give this weapon to their god. But if we go to Kieran Sully with the weapon and with Lagwin, it will possibly get us in the door, also possibly get us killed because she wants the weapon.
Ooh, you know what that means though, Lagwin?
What?
She might want the weapon because she's afraid of the weapon, which means she's afraid of you.
I mean, as a routine
By
thing,
extension.
Well, you know, drow aren't usually a huge fan of sunlight.
No,
so
Right.
I should have seen
it's
that.
quite
coming.
literally a blade made of sun.
No.
So
I don't know why I didn't put those two things together.
Right.
it's okay. It's a thing I feel like I also often overlook, the fact that it's literal sunlight. Except for that one time we fought the vampire, then it was actually quite good.
Right.
You fought the vampires?
I forgot about
Oh,
that.
Yes,
yes,
we
it was
did.
wonderful.
That's
So
fine. So the drow outside are
Right.
really...
I mean, I feel like you did promise them.
I did.
So I feel like
You
I
should obviously deliver.
All right.
Your fans want you, Lagwin.
Let's listen. It's you know, everything for the fans, I suppose.
Do you, Nix, do you have invisibility?
Oh, absolutely. I was just about to cast it.
I would love it if I created an illusion of Lagwin, had him just stroll out where you invisible the real Lagwin, maybe some of the rest of us, and then Lagwin just cuts them apart when they leap on the fake one. I think that would be a delight.
I can cast it 3 times.
All right. Well, if we're going to do this for the first time in the history of ever, I'm going to plan before we go outside and engage with them, so that this hopefully will go a little smoother then.
I'm going to set up on the roof so I can do what I'm supposed to do, hide and snipe, which is what
Sure.
I've meant to be doing this whole time.
Right.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
What was the owner's name?
Bad but Earth. Better.
Earth.
Badurth. Yeah.
Is he
Badoo.
still around?
We're not going to fight inside the bar.
No.
No.
No,
But I
what were the roof access?
Roof access.
Oh, that's true.
There's
Samantha,
people that would direct
Sam.
you if you really want to. It's a pretty tall building though, so like, but
Is there a ladder?
Does our room have a balcony facing the street?
Sure.
Yes.
Siren sets up on a fire escape.
But if you
I
fire
lay
a bolt
down.
or anything from that building,
Yeah,
you're
you
probably
can't.
going to get yelled at.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You should just go to the building next door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get on the roof and then jump to the next roof, a la Assassin's Creed.
You can go out the door and be like, he'll be right out, and then go to the building next door and climb on to a fire escape or a roof or something. Be like, he's on this way, and then just like disappear into the street.
I don't know if I can cast Disguise Self more than once a day.
Oh,
The hat, yeah.
okay. We can go out the door, pretend we're just like drunk, and that's so funny. Okay, and then like I'll invisibility myself. They'll already be invisible, and then you can go up to the roof on the other side of the street.
All right. I was going to use the alley, but I can go. Yeah,
that'll work. Then
Right.
you don't need it. Never mind.
I'm gonna be Pooch. Nope, not Pooch. The sniper from The Losers. And as you guys are like getting ready to go out, I'm like running on rooftops and like, doing flips and setting up my gun. Is there a spot that I can go to that is within 100 feet of
Yes.
these four jets?
But I will say, as you guys are getting out there and setting it all up, they're gone. They're not there.
Oh, they didn't even wait. I had this illusion of Lagwin, and he just has a derp face.
Oh,
All right. Well, if they're not there, then
Oh, I would have enjoyed
Oh.
killing them, but fine.
all right. Well, going to our room then.
Let's...
All right.
The
I was
second best thing to
excited. I
killing-
never get to cast invisibility.
It's all right.
And I've never gone into a fight with all of my things set up first. So everybody. It is what it is.
Lose.
Yes.
The second best thing to fighting, sleeping.
Yes. I still, because I trust but Earth, but I don't trust these other people. I'm still casting Leoman's tiny hut in this room.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Inside the room that we're in to give us the bubble of protection for the evening.
At first, Shifter's like, Lagwood, that's silly. That's totally unnecessary. Oh, wait, this is temperature controlled.
Yes.
That's-
That is correct.
It was a little warm down there, so it's even hotter up
Volcano
here.
is just oof. It's
Yeah.
so stuffy up here.
Even for me.
I wish you
All
could
right.
cast it at a higher level and
Just
make it
build it.
bigger.
Yeah, there was something I remember in the early days of 5e of people talking about like a group of wizards centipeding Leoman's tiny huts across, like, so you're in it, you cast it right outside so you could just like traverse an area by constantly being inside Leoman's tiny hut so you could never get hit to like move across like difficult areas.
At that point, just put it on wheels and have somebody pull you. Like,
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be stationary, the hut, right? But
yeah, but if it's
George,
on
George.
wheels.
but yeah, sure. You know
On
what?
a floating
Put
disc.
it on a cart.
Yeah, there you go.
Put
you
a
know
bird
what?
on.
I honestly, that's a good question.
Put it on our goose.
Yeah. Anyway, that reminds
I've always been like, because people try to play around with. I'm on the side of have fun with the spell. But if you cast Leoman's tiny hut on a boat, does it
guess-
stay stationary in the water, or does it go with the boat?
I guess it would
it
go
goes
with the boat, yeah.
So if you put it on top of a cart, then
You know
yeah.
what? You're not. That's true. Yeah. That would be weird if it didn't, and then just like the boat just keeps going, and then in 8
Yeah,
hours
you're
you
like,
wake up
"Oh,
in the middle
guys."
of the ocean.
It was a
Um,
moment he realized he had
Yeah, no, it's definitely become one of my favorite spells over the years. It's just it's just a nice all around like good camping. Climate control is nice, not having to worry about, especially if you're in the cold or the heat. You don't have to make those saving throws all the time.
very good. You guys rest for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's our show. Tune in next week when more lore drops happen and Yissa arrives in Torch,
Those are
hypothetically.
some magic items.
and
We'll
we'll
see.
see what she gives you for a bottle of spinal fluid and some tentacles.
Listen, maybe.
God tentacles, Jordan. God.
God
God.
tentacles. God tentacles are
This is
better than
literally-
regular
this
tentacles,
is God
apparently.
juice, right? I mean,
God. I got a bottle of God
I
juice.
got a bottle
right
of
here.
God juice and some God
Fresh
brains and some
Opens a
tentacles.
trench coat.
Oof, which
And yeah, you want
Brian?
watches?
I got what you need right here. I got watches on this side. I got God juice on this side.
Name your price.
Fantastic. Let's go around and say hi to our players one last time. Shifter, hello, welcome. Did you have fun tonight? And what is your favorite spell in 5th edition?
My favorite spell in 5th edition is Wall of Force, obviously. We all know this. It can do anything, really. More than Liam's tiny hut can do by a mile. But no, I had a great time. Lex, I played Shifter. You can find me on Twitter at Dank Dungeons. There's a link tree there that will send you to all the different projects I do. Things like RPGs I've written, supplements that I have also written, music I have also written. And although it's not on the link tree, but I should add it. One of the big things that I've been doing lately is another stream, which I do with Ted, which is the West End Games Ghostbusters RPG. We do that on Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. So please check that out. We'd love to have you there. It's a really good, fun time.
Fantastic. And Rachel,
Hi.
how did you have fun tonight? And what is your favorite die of all of the dice?
Oh, like of the
Like-
sets of dice that I have, or
D20, the D8. Like, what's your favorite polyhedron shape?
I'm really particular to a D8.
Oh, that's a good one. It's like a date.
Look, this one's so
You eat 'em.
little. It's so cute.
Where can we
Uh,
find you online?
Hi, I'm Rachel. You can find me on Twitch at Rachel. I've been streaming there recently because I'm playing D&D on the internet with my friends 2 times a week and Monster of the Week 1 time a week. I'm here on Thursdays. I'm on GGK's Twitch on Saturdays playing D&D 5e, where I was all prepared to tell you my favorite spell from 5e, which is hilarious.
What is it? I want to
Well,
know.
I play we're to be the Strixhaven first. So my favorite spell is Wither and Bloom because I was a Wither Bloom student and it's a very fun spell. I love it. I love necrotic damage. And then I'm on LB's channel on Sundays on Twitch playing Monster of the Week. We had our first game last week. We got our next one on Sunday. And my streaming schedule is posted on my Twitter, which is Rachel is Mess with a Z in the middle instead of an S.
Huzzah. LB, what is your favorite spell and how'd you feel about you over improvised acted me tonight?
Well, I'm sure it's the voice and the sexuality. It's okay. No, my favorite spell is what is the black tentacle?
Everard's Black Tentacle?
Yes, yeah, for obvious reasons. And then you can find me at LB Hack'em where tomorrow we are going to be streaming more of Resident Evil 3 Remake, which I'm super excited about. And we're launching the Patreon tomorrow. So woo, it's going to be exciting. And then you can catch me on Sunday back on LB Hack'em where we are doing our Monster of the Week game. All of the friends have figured out that they are actually into supernatural stuff and know about stuff. And some of us have swords, so it's exciting. They figure out what's going on campus, why people are dying, and everyone's really sleepy. So that'll be fun. I'll be back on Indoors on Monday. We're doing our D&D 5th edition game where we are at level 19, so we are in the end game. And then on Tuesday, we'll be doing our Squire Squad game, which is a masks game. And then I'll be back here on Thursday. So yeah, that's me. Also,
That's
you're
awesome.
welcome.
My name is Jordan with silent PH in the middle, and you can find me on this channel and on my channel, Jordan, and then Jordan's Jocular Junction, which has a whole bunch of other tabletop RPG stuff. Throwing it out there that there is a Pathfinder Humble Bundle going on right now. You can get like $400 worth of PDFs for $23, $25.
25, yeah.
So if you're interested in that and you like PDFs, I like physical books. So I usually try to get the physical book, but I mean, a lot of those PDFs, you probably, they're good to have. They're really good. So if you're interested in that, you should check out Humble Bundle. Not sponsored or anything. I just think more people should play other RPGs, and that's a really great deal. So there you go. This was a lot of fun. The Tenebrious and cults, and it's gonna be good. Last but not least, Ted, who are you? Where are you from? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Ted.
Yeah, hi, I'm Ted. This is my channel, Nerd Immersion, where I cover a lot of the news stuff that's been going on in the world of TTRPGs. Again, primarily it used to be only D&D, but now there's so much cool stuff going on. Tomorrow's Black Flag Friday from Cobalt Press, so we'll get more information about what's going on with that, which is pretty exciting. I've been over here. I've just been acquiring new RPGs left and right to just, see what's going on, trying out starter boxes and seeing what kind of cool things are in them, and finding out that, man, when you have that brand recognition that D&D has, you do not have to make a great starter set. So I have learned. Some of them come with really cool things.
Because they're like way better in a way. Yeah,
yeah, like a lot. A little pricier. I'll give you a little more, like $15 more. But I think what you get for it being all in one is pretty much worth it. So doing more of that stuff again, as Lex said, we are playing Ghostbusters on Saturday night, which is a blast. I'm living my dream. I got to ride on a animated Triceratops skeleton in the Museum of Natural History as a Ghostbuster. Is the best thing ever. It's all of my childhood dreams came to pass in last week's episode, so it's pretty exciting. I have a game that sometimes happens on Tuesday. The rest of my players are kind of hit or miss. But I am going to be starting relatively soon, as soon as other obligations for other people end, a Army of Darkness RPG game that will have LB in it. That'll be on Wednesdays here on this channel. And that's a really fun system called the Cinematic Uni system. We'll be trying that out. I'm very familiar with it, but it'll be fun to see. I have no idea what anybody's doing. I haven't really thought about what the campaign's going to be. But someone in the party is hated by the Deadites because of their attachment to the Necronomicon in some way. That's yet to be determined. And then the other people could be heroes. They could just be, schmucks that get pulled along on the journey because that's just kind of what happens.
Bimbo.
I mean, it is what it is. A primitive screwhead is the technical term for anybody that's not a hero in the game mechanics of the system. That's just how it is. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for coming and watching, and we'll see you guys next week.